Welcome once more to Scum Media House. It is another beautiful edition where we bring to you truths that transforms. Today, let's talk about the aspect of choosing a life spouse, especially by ladies. Stay with me as I come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, today we are talking about choosing a life spouse. Most ladies always have a kind of picture of the kind of man they want to marry. This is their list. He should be tall, confident, financially stable, maybe driving a car, dressing sharp, speaking with authority, and fluently. But sometimes life surprises us because the man who truly carries your future might not come looking like the picture you're always having in mind. He might not be the flashiest, he might not have everything figured out yet, but deep within him, there is direction, discipline, and purpose. And if you're not careful, you might overlook that because you are busy looking at the surface. You're looking for the car, you're looking for the height, you're looking for every other thing that is physically seen, not that which is, within. Let me say this clearly. The kind of spouse who will carry your future well may not even look like it right now. Sometimes the man who will love you deeply, support your dreams, and grow with you is the one still building his own path. He might not have the car, the wardrobe, the money you think is necessary, but if he has purpose, please pay attention. Many of the couples you admire today, the ones who look happy, stable, and fulfilled, didn't start that way. They started small and grew together. They started with dreams, commitment, and a willingness to build together. If you could see behind the scenes of some of those marriages, you will be shocked at how humble their beginning were. One room apartments, shared meals of rice and stew maybe for days, borrowed furnitures, but they had one thing that money couldn't buy: a shared direction. They believed in each other, and because they believed, they built what they have today. It's very easy to see a man's bank account today, but it takes wisdom to see the potentials that he carries tomorrow. So the next time you meet a man who may not have it all yet, look deeper. If you can look deeper, you can see. Ask yourself, does he have the mindset of a builder? Or is he just talking big without actions? Some men look rich but have no direction, while some look broke but are quietly building a legacy. Now, when we talk about direction, most ladies don't get to understand. A man with direction is like a ship with a destination. He might not move fast, he might face storms and delays, but one thing is for sure: he's not drifting aimlessly. That's the kind of man who will eventually arrive. You will see it in how he talks about his future. You will see it in the small steps he's taking. You will see it in how he handles challenges. He may not be there yet, but his focus pulls him forward. And when you walk beside such a man, his focus pulls you forward as well. Now, I need to make this clear. Direction is not just about talking. Some people talk beautifully about their dreams, yet they are doing nothing to move closer to them. Vision without action is just daydreaming. Some people are just good daydreamers. They tell you beautiful dreams, yet they do nothing about it. So when you meet a man who claims he's working on something big, don't just be impressed by the words. Check his actions. Is there motion? Is there consistency? Does he manage the little he has wisely? Because if he can't manage the little he has, he will struggle with much. So what exactly should you look for? Here are a few things that matters more than money and appearance. The first is discipline. How does he manage his time, his money, his emotions? A man who can't discipline himself today will find it hard to stay steady tomorrow. The second is vision. Does he have a plan for his life? Not just vague dreams, but clear, actionable steps. Thirdly, check consistency. Is he the same person when things are good and when things are tough? Or does he crumble under pressure? Those are questions you need to answer. The fourth is values. Does he respect people? Does he keep to his words? How does he treat others who can't offer him anything? The fifth and the last point, growth mindset. Does he try to improve himself, learn new things, become better? Because when a man has these qualities, even if he's not yet successful, success will eventually find him. You don't marry who he is right now. You marry the path he is walking. And that path determines the destination you both will take. Let me ask you, dear listener, what if the man you are meant to be with doesn't come with the wealth you expected, but with the character that you need? Will you recognize him? Will you be patient enough to grow with him? Sometimes God doesn't give you a finished product. He gives you a raw potential and expects you to build with wisdom. And I will say this as someone who counsels many couples. Most women who are fulfilled in marriages today didn't just find a great man. They recognized one early enough, believed in him, and grew with him. That's the real journey of partnership. And here's something. Don't confuse readiness with maturity. Some ladies think, well, I'm of age, I have a job, I'm ready to marry. But being ready doesn't always mean being prepared. Sometimes we think because we are graduates or working, we are ready. But again, marriage takes more than financial readiness. It takes emotional maturity, it takes patience, it takes understanding that growth is a process. So, while you are checking if he's ready for you, also check if you are ready for the kind of man you are praying for. Because sometimes we pray for things and yet we ourselves, we are not ready for it. Please know that two people can desire marriage, but if one is emotionally unprepared, the relationship will still struggle. My dear ladies, let me wrap this up with this very simple truth. Don't judge a man's entire future by his current pocket. If he has purpose, consistency, and a good heart, that's a foundation money can't buy. Money can grow, circumstances can change, but character and direction, those are hard to fix. If he has a teachable spirit, if he listens, if he's kind and values growth, hold on to that. The future is built, not bought. I would like to repeat that again. The future is built, not bought. Learn to see beyond the present, because sometimes the man who doesn't look like it today is the man that holds a bright future. And when that future eventually comes, you will look back and thank God you didn't make the mistake of letting them go. I'm sure you learned something. Share this to all the singles. Let every single lady watch this video. And if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. I'll be happy to give you guidance and direction. Like, subscribe, and why not tell us what you think. And don't forget to share. Again, I am your counselor. Until we meet in the next episode of Truth That Transforms, we keep building healthy relationships and marriages across the globe. See you again.